Have you ever felt like you were being nailed to the cross? If so, what was your response? What did people say? What words did you write? Whatever we say during such times are our cross words. They compromise our initial response to circumstances of the moment. In moments of frustration, sometimes the things we say are completely out of character. Sometimes our crosswords come straight from the pit of hell. There are times we think and say ungodly things about our condition, those who work against us. But on the other hand, there are those of us who are not intimidated by frustrations of the moment. We look beyond the despair of the night into joys of the morning. Our crosswords are filled with hope, anticipation, and victory. Christ completes our salvation. The suffering of Christ on the cross completed the necessary suffering and death prescribed by the law of sin. When Christ said it is finished, he did not refer to himself. Notice, my brothers and sisters, he did not say, I am finished. And as I wrestled with this text last night, I thought about why he didn't say, I am finished. It was him that hung up his royal robe in the wardrobe of eternity and took off his starry crown and got into a boat of destruction and crossed the 9-month sea and disembarked in Bethlehem one cold December night, and he even stayed here healing the sick and raising the dead. It was him, wasn't it? Yes. He could have simply been selfish and said, I am finished. He wasn't selfish about it. He simply said, it is finished. Great work of the atonement that he began was finished on the cross. When Jesus cried out with a loud voice in this text, it tells us that he said, it is finished, which is one word in the Greek telestai, which is basically means it's paid in full. This is the cry of a winner. Jesus had paid in full the debt of sin that we owe, and had finished the eternal purpose of the cross. It is finished means that it is done. It is finished means the way has been paved. It is finished means that those who are sick can be healed. It is finished means that those whose sin can be forgiven. It is finished. Means that those who are in the spirit can be revived. It is finished. Means that those who lost hope can have their hope restored. On Calvary, there was a cross. God had a word for that cross. Not just any word, but a rhema word. John starts out, in the beginning was the Word. And the Word was with God. And the Word was God. Every now and then, even the best of saints feel like they're on the cross. I stopped by tonight on my way to heaven to tell you, don't worry. Just like there's a word for the cross on Calvary. If you stick with the Lord, there is a word for every cross we bear. If your cross has brought you defeat, God's got a word. Because he can take your defeat and turn it into victory. If your cross has brought you a